What is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here with another video for you guys today. I am looking at Star Wars The Black Series Aurra Sing in the Clone Wars style packaging. Very cool to get this figure. She was, we all know she was only in the movies for about one glance, and then like they did with a lot of characters like that from the original 6 movies, they explored their backstory more in the Clone Wars or Rebels, or a lot of characters got fleshed out more in those animated series, which was amazing. And it really showed us who Aurra Sing was. She was kind of the mentor to Boba Fett after his father died. So that is very cool. And we got to see that she was really cynical, even more so than Boba. So she just was evil. She did things that even Boba kind of turned his head to in the Clone Wars series. So I think she is an interesting character. I wish we could get more of her in the future. That would be awesome. She is just one of my favorite designs out of some more obscure characters. So always just was intrigued and wondered if we'd ever get a figure of her. And she comes with 3 accessories, which is 3 blasters, which is kind of unheard of nowadays in the Black Series. We don't get that many accessories with figures. But let's take a closer look at her packaging. Of course, we got Star Wars The Clone Wars down at the bottom, Aurra Sing. Star Wars The Black Series up top, nice window. On the side here, we got her nice mural art, so that is looking very nice. Wish it gave us a hint at who's next in the Clone Wars line, but very, very cool nonetheless. Love the mural art. On the back here, we get her bio, along with another picture right there. You can read the bio right now if you want to. Number 8 in Star Wars The Clone Wars line. Legal stuff, of course. We've all seen these boxes by now. Star Wars The Black Series side window right there. We get a window on top. But I open my figures, so let's get this lady out of the packaging. Now, I wouldn't call her a lady, but let's get her out of the packaging. Alright, and for accessories, we got her long kind of sniper blaster rifle. I would say lacking a little bit of paint. I would have liked to see this have just a slight wash to give it kind of a grimier look, because it looks real plasticky right now. I mean, it's okay for what it is. And yes, we got 3 accessories, but these are kind of just plain as well. These are kind of just regular blasters. I mean, it's cool that we got 3 blasters and 3 accessories, but I would have liked to see some more paint on them. It just, sometimes I feel like Black Series goes out of the way to really excel in the paint area sometimes, and then sometimes it's like this, where it's like, well, you did it for this character, just throw a little wash on here. I mean, it would make it look 10 times better. So very cool though nonetheless. Happy we have it. I mean, we can always paint it up ourselves. Good detail work on there. The sculpt's there. I mean, it could use a little wash, and it is a cool gun. Very big, long gun. So, but cool nonetheless. And then, of course, we have these little blasters kind of stylized to her, because she's got those long, weird fingers, and we'll see how they fit in those holes. So, kind of a interesting trigger mechanism there. But, again, would have maybe not as much on these as this. I would have liked to see some paint, but you know, they do look good for what they are, and they are very small and kind of, you're not gonna get that close every time and look to see the paint on these, but they do look very, very nice in my opinion. Really liking those a lot. So those are her accessories. Now let's look at Aurra Singh herself. Here is Aurra Singh, and she is looking absolutely fantastic. I mean, she stands up right out of the packaging. Like, I really didn't have to do anything to make her stand up. She seems like she is going to be able to stand up fairly easily. She does have, like, a nice weight to her. Sometimes female characters in general are kind of dainty and small and fragile feeling. She does not really feel that way. I mean, some of the joints are really, these are skinny joints, so you might want to be a little more careful with them, but I think that she has a good feel to her, and she doesn't feel too fragile, and she feels like some good quality plastic, so that is always nice. And one thing right off the bat, I know that these are probably going to be a pain in the ass to just deal with in general. I mean, you can see mine is a little curved, just a tad. Not terrible, I don't care at all. Like, it kind of goes with her character. She's kind of a scout. Like, I'd assume it'd be bent on the actual character, because she's rough. She gets in a lot of fights and stuff. So I think the face sculpt here looks really, really good. I think they just killed it. It looks really, really clean in my opinion. I've been wanting a figure of Aurra Singh for a while now, and we finally got it. And yeah, I think that a lot of it is new. I could be wrong though. Like, don't quote me, but I think a lot on her is new. So let's take a closer look at her. Again, her face is just amazing. The detail, again, I wish just a little wash on the hair just to make it pop just a tad more, but I'm not putting that on Hasbro, because I think they did good on this figure nonetheless. The jacket looks really nice. Looks like you could remove it if you wanted to. I don't think it's pegged in anywhere. All the little paint details though look very nice, like on her hair, the little silver on her jacket, these armbands and stuff looks painted very, very nicely. Just the shade of her skin is like interesting to me, because I don't know, it just looks really cool. It's like a nice moon white. So yeah, comment down below though if you know any reuse on her body, because I really can't think of any right now. And already you can see, look at that double up and down hinges right there. Does she have the butterfly joints? She does not though. No butterfly joints for Aurra, but I think she makes up for it with the double wielding trigger fingers. Like, that's awesome. That's a rare sight in the Black series. So, but again, just all the paint details are very nice, clean looking figure. That's the word I've been looking for. Just a very clean looking figure. And if you're into the bounty hunters and stuff like me, definitely worth a pickup. Let's go over articulation quick. She cannot look back. I mean, her hair stops her right there. She can look down about that far. Not crazy, nothing crazy here. Tilt, decent, can give her some attitude. Her arms do go up to about exactly 90 degrees. Her elbows do bend a little past 90. Looking nice with the seamless joint there. Again, her hand you can swivel, and it is up and down hinges, which is very, very nice to see. Love this ab crunch, ball joint, whatever you want to call it. Love this look on figures. I just think it's a great point of articulation that gets you way more than the, I want to say like a dumbbell, kind of just where it goes back and forth. I really like these joints on figures when it's cut like that at the waist area. So you can, do basically anything you want to. She does go back very far, but you do get some gappage up there, but you can, hide it pretty good. So she does not go that much forward, but yeah, a lot back. So that is very, very nice. Obviously, she has, well, I guess she's not really hindered by the holsters. Those kind of float up. They're kind of that's nice. That's real nice. I mean, that's as far as her legs allow to go out, and that's not hindering articulation at all. So very, very nice to see. Yeah, it floats there and it works. So that is cool. We get thigh swivel, of course. And we get the double jointed knees down here. Let's see how far they go. They go about that far. Nothing too crazy with them. And then, is that another swivel right there? No. I thought her boot was another swivel. We get back basically all the way. We get forward and decent amount. Of course, there is rocker, plenty of rocker for you in there. So all in all, the articulation I think is good for what it is. I applaud Hasbro for the double wielding grips and up and down hinges for the wrists. So that is just very cool to see. Always love to see that on dual wielding figures. So let's get Aurra Singh in a pose for you guys, and that is my review. Alright, and here is my pose for Aurra Singh. Again, I'm a vanilla poser. You guys know this by now. I just think the simple poses get the job done, and she looks badass. So this probably will be my pose. Of course, I like, experimenting with different poses. Some people, I think, some figures can look more natural in more dynamic poses than others. So when I get those type of figures that can hit those naturally looking dynamic poses, I definitely do it. But I just think most figures look really, really good when they're just in neutral position and kind of ready almost. But all in all, I think this figure is a great figure. Don't get me wrong, but I think people maybe are not as attached to the character as much. I wouldn't 100% recommend this. If you're someone like me that loves Bounty Hunters, loves Clone Wars, loves the prequels, go get this figure. It's a good figure for your shelf. But those that are kind of, maybe if you only collect original trilogy or more along those lines, then this could be a pass for you, definitely. But I think if you're just a bounty hunter lover in general, this is a 100% pickup. So that is my opinion on this figure. Great figure, just it looks really clean. I forgot to mention, I love the wrinkles down there in the boot. Just looks really clean, and it's gonna look amazing on the shelf. So I'm going to compare her to a couple other figures, and that is my review for today. Alright, and here she is compared to a couple other bounty hunters, just looking super, super awesome together. Love this look. Can't wait to get her on the shelf. Hopefully we get a young Boba at some point. That would be really cool to get on the Clone Wars shelf as well. So yeah, that's my review, and I think she's a really good figure. Again, what I said, if you're into Clone Wars and the prequels, go grab her. She'll look good on your shelf, or just bounty hunters. If you love collecting bounty hunters, go get her. She's great. Great articulation, just a great figure, a great look, great detail. Clean. Not very crazy detail like Boba over there, but she's a clean, detailed figure. So, very happy about this figure. And yeah, that's my review. 100% recommend. Again, what I said. About 50% recommend for other people. But if you liked the video today, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you didn't like the video, feel free to leave a thumbs down and tell me what I can do better. So, yeah. See you guys in the next one.